Welcome to story time with Peach. So today we're going to talk about our embarrassing story. What's yours? Or do you want me to start?
Yeah, you go first. I gotta think.
Well, my embarrassing story was when I took the Greyhound to Grande Prairie from Red Deer. Horrible, well, I shouldn't say horrible experience, but it's pretty awkward. When I got on the bus in Red Deer, there was no 2 seats available, so me and my friend couldn't sit together. So I go and sit beside this Asian kid. There was a Middle Eastern, black man, and a white man. We were all sitting together, and I don't mean to be racist. Please, no racist comments down below. Nothing.
Please don't.
But the four of us were talking, and the African American was like, "Can you please text this girl for me? Because I want you to say this to her. Like, just say I love you, but you haven't responded, blah blah blah." And the Middle Eastern comes up to me and he's like, no, just say you want to smash. And I'm like, no, I'm good, thanks. And they're like, please. So I do it. So I hand the phone back to him. And he kept going on and on and on. Of course, he's not from here, he's from Nigeria, so I couldn't understand what he was saying. And so we get to Edmonton, because I had to transfer buses, and the white man was talking to me. His name, let's just say his name is Jack.
Sure.
And Jack is like, well, nice to meet you, JD, but just so you know, I'm gay, so please don't hit on me. I'm like, that's cool, I got nothing against gay men. He's like, well, I can say I'm gay all day long, I'll scream it to the world. I'm like, okay, that's cool. You know, that's really cool. He's like, so where are you headed? I'm like, Grande Prairie. He's like, me too. I'm like, really? Oh God. So we go on the next bus 2 hours later, and he would not stop talking to me for the first 3 hours of this 7-hour bus ride. And I'm like, okay, I'm done. So I get there, all good. And then on the way back, I get to Edmonton like 7 hours later, whatever, and I go out for a smoke. I'm sitting there and this guy is like, oh, I was hoping you'd come and talk, like sit next to me and talk to me. I think you're really cute. Are you single? I'm like, no, I'm not single. I have a boyfriend. It's like, oh, well, if you were single, I'd totally date you. Mind you, this man is like 50-something years old. I am 21. And he's like, if you were my girl, I'd treat you right, I'd give you all the love and attention you deserve. And I'm sitting there like, okay,
super cheesy.
I'm like, whatever you say. And then he keeps going on like, oh, you're so beautiful,
I know.
I love your hair. And I'm like, okay, you can like back off now. And he's like, if you were my girl, I'd take you home right now and like give you some passionate love. I'm like, okay, you're going too far. Like, settle down, please. I'm like, I don't even know your name. It's like, oh, my name is Reed. I'm like, okay.
Is that a sexual name?
No.
Okay, good. I was like, why'd you do that? Okay, go on.
And he's like, yeah, I'm gonna like go home and jerk off to you in my memory. I'm like, can you please like stop? Like, this is going too far. And then he's like, where are you heading? I'm like, Red Deer. He's like, oh, me too, we're on the same bus. I'm like, no, I do not want to be on the same bus as you. So we go in, we sit down, and we're waiting, and he's like sitting right next to me like this, and I'm like, please. And then he comes over to me and he's like, when the bus gets here, make sure you run up so we get the front seats. I'm like, okay, whatever you say. So they call for our bus and I get up there, I'm first in line, I get my seat. He chooses a seat right next to mine. And then he reaches out like this to like want to touch me. I'm like, No. And so I fall asleep on the bus, and that was that.
Applause, applause. Oh my goodness. I don't really have any embarrassing stories. Oh, actually, okay. So there was this, I was like 8, turning 9. The big 9. 09, yeah. So what happened was I was at Uncle Steve's. And he lives 6 hours away from Red Deer. And of course I was in Red Deer at the moment. And he was like, so they got me this white dress. It was like a nightgown, and I didn't notice that it was see-through, and I had bright pink underwear on. So I put it on, and then I walk out, and I'm like, hey guys, check out my new dress, and everybody starts going, and I'm like, what? And then she's like, my cousin, she's like, she points at my like no-no square, and then I was like, and then after that, I changed into my onesie with the hood, and I tied my hood as tight as I could, and I came out with my head down like this.
Wow.
I don't have any very embarrassing stories.
So that's our embarrassing story for today. We'll have one for you tomorrow, so stay tuned.
Yeah, I hope you guys like this. Subscribe.
If you do like it, leave the thumbs up down below.
Yeah, punch that like button in the face.
If you also want to hear another embarrassing story or any story, like maybe a stalker story, anything, comment below.
Yeah.
And yeah. And if you are subscribed, make sure to hit that post notification icon so you get
notifications.
notified every time I upload.
And what was I gonna say?
I don't know.
Yeah, we do this all for you guys. So give us any ideas, anything you can think of that's pretty stupid.
All of you are our biggest fans.
Love y'all.